I am Jamil Ahmed. Welcome to the third episode of Amader Sthaniyo Sarkar. The talk show Amader Sthaniyo Sarkar, Our Local Government, showcases and highlights local governance best practices in Bangladesh and discusses ways to infuse dynamism into the local government institutions in the country. The guests of today's episode are Dr. Akram Hossain Choudhury, Member of the Parliament, Dr. Akhtar Hussain, Professor, Public Administration, University of Dhaka, and Muhammad Hazrat Ali, UP Chairman, Gogram, Godagari, Rajshahi. Today's episode focuses on the participation of the local citizens in the planning and budgeting process of local government. Let's watch a video documentary on the topic. Gogram is a union parishad under Godagari Upazila in Rajshahi district. The Gogram union is largely inhabited by indigenous population. Despite having a large number of underprivileged population, the union has met milestones by upholding transparency and accountability in local government activities. One of the main features of these achievements is the participation of the local people, including women, in its yearly budget planning process. This participation of the local people in the budgetary process is ensured at different stages. In the first stage, a meeting is held at ward level where 300 to 400 local citizens meet. They form smaller groups to discuss their local priorities and needs. Then a list of the top 5 priorities is sent to the Union Parishad for final planning. The UP forms a selection committee to look at the recommendations sent from the 9 wards. It prepares a draft development program based on the recommendations. The draft is then discussed at different standing committees. Later, an open budget discussion is held to discuss the draft budget with the citizens for their inputs. Such discussions take place at the playground of the Gogram school. About 1,000 citizens take part at the discussion here. At the meeting, after the inaugural speech of the chairman, the draft budget is presented for discussion. Many things will be changed in the budget today after the discussion. Some new programs will be added while some others may be dropped out. The elected members of the union answer different questions raised by the citizens regarding development programs undertaken in the concluding year as well as about upcoming projects. We are going to discuss today about the proposed budget. The proposed budget may contain some inaccuracies, but we will make amendments to the proposed budget after discussing it with you. The elected members of the council answer to different questions asked by the citizens. The citizens get the chance here to see whether their recommendations are treated properly. This is a very good opportunity for me. I am very proud to be a part of this forum. Allocation for income generation programs are as follows. Rickshaw van distribution taka 1,05,000, sewing machine distribution taka 60,000, for the procurement of fishing net taka 70,000. Later the draft budget papers are distributed among the participants. Everyone has the right to raise any question. We need to arrange funds to organize cultural activities to mark and celebrate festivals of different ethnic communities. We cannot ensure psychological development of the citizens if we do not patronize cultural activities. The local dignitaries, along with the chairman, aspirants, get chance to express their views at a session during the budget discussion. We need equipments to test if a certain variety of crop is suitable for this land. I raise this issue here and demand for arranging such equipments before the next budget. Taking all the suggestions and recommendations from the citizens into consideration, the council finalizes the budget. This mechanism to ensure accountability of the elected chairman and members is a dynamic aspect of good governance. The transparency and accountability in the budget process of this remote union council, where a large number of indigenous people live, can be a model for the other councils in the country.
আমরা এতক্ষণ একটা তথ্যচিত্র দেখলাম, যদিও এটা রাজশাহীর গোদাগাড়ী অঞ্চলের, কিন্তু আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি বাংলাদেশের স্থানীয় সরকারে এরকম জনগণের অংশগ্রহণ সংক্রান্ত বেশ কতগুলো উদাহরণ আজকাল গণমাধ্যমে উঠে আসছে। এখন সেই অঞ্চলের যিনি জনপ্রতিনিধি, আমরা আপনার কাছ থেকে শুনতে চাচ্ছি প্রথমে, এই যে জনগণের অংশগ্রহণ নিশ্চিত করার জন্য আমরা ওপেন বাজেট কিংবা আরও কিছু কার্যক্রম দেখছি, এগুলো আপনি কীভাবে শুরু করেছেন বা আপনার সেখানে ভূমিকা কী ছিল?
2003 সালে আমি নির্বাচিত হওয়ার পর
Muhammad Hazrat Ali was first elected as UP chairman in 2003. He initiated the participatory budgeting session in his constituency in 2008 to 2009 for the first time. He says that he wanted to hear from his voters directly and plan the budget accordingly in his UP. He asks the ward members prior to the yearly budget in June to go to their respective wards and listen to their constituents what they have to say. The members organize meetings where at least 5% of the total voters join to voice their needs. They have ensured the participation of women in the whole process through different awareness-raising programs including yard meetings and etc. He thinks it is important to initiate massive awareness programs highlighting the benefits of the participatory budgeting process across the country. If that is possible, a positive change can be achieved in the country within a short time.
ডক্টর আক্তার হোসেন, আপনি স্থানীয় সরকারের অনেকগুলো গবেষণার সাথে জড়িত, আমরা জানি বাংলাদেশে অনেকগুলো কার্যক্রমের সাথে। এই যে জনগণের অংশগ্রহণ নিশ্চিত করার ক্ষেত্রে কয়েকটি মাধ্যমে দেখলাম যে ওপেন বাজেট, উনি বলেছেন যে বিশেষ করে নারীদের সাথে তাদের কথাগুলো শোনা, উঠান বৈঠকের কথা বলেছেন। আপনি কীভাবে দেখছেন জনগণের অংশগ্রহণ নিশ্চিত করার ক্ষেত্রে আর কি কৌশল আছে বা আর কি করা যেতে পারে?
আর যেটা করা যেতে পারে, আমাদের আসলে নতুন যে একটা হয়েছে সেখানে ওয়ার্ড সভার ব্যবস্থা রাখা হয়েছে।
Dr. Akhtar Hussain says that the new Union Council Act 2009 has made it mandatory for UPs to organize regular ward meetings. He thinks that the meetings should ensure the participation of the underprivileged people, including the indigenous people, hardcore poor, women and children. Dr. Akhtar thinks that if the participatory budgeting system can be implemented at the Union Council level, local people will feel interested to pay taxes as they will learn how their money is being spent. This will eventually allow more local resource mobilization. Local resource mobilization will gradually lessen the dependency on the central government. He believes that introduction of such participatory processes will not reduce the popularity of the elected representatives, rather it will bring them closer to the citizens.
আপনি বাংলাদেশ জাতীয় সংসদের একজন সংসদ সদস্য এবং আপনি সেই উত্তরাঞ্চলেরই একটি নির্বাচনী আসন থেকে নির্বাচিত হয়েছেন। যখন আপনি সংসদে কথা বলেন কিংবা এই জাতীয় ভালো উদ্যোগগুলো ছড়িয়ে দেওয়ার কথা আসে, আপনি কি ভূমিকা পালন করেন?
ধন্যবাদ জামিল ভাই। আমি প্রথমেই বলবো যে
Dr. Akram Hussain Chaudhary, Member of Parliament, thinks the newly enacted Union Council Act 2009 is a big move forward to institutionalize the participatory mechanism at the local level. Though some union councils have implemented this before, it is now compulsory to organize ward meetings at union councils. He recalls one such initiative undertaken by a chairman in Shirajganj as early as in 1985. He places emphasis on the awareness building about the process to complement the legal initiatives that are already in place. He thinks that the accountability and transparency on part of the leaders at the Union Council level usually increase their popularity. The citizens feel honored when they are given the chance to speak even if their demands are instantly not fulfilled.
চৌধুরী, আমরা আপনার এই ইতিবাচক যে ইমেজটা বা তথ্যটা তুলে ধরেছেন, আমরা এটি দিয়ে আজকে অনুষ্ঠান শেষ করতে চাচ্ছি। আমরাও চাই যে বাংলাদেশে আপনার মতো যারা জনপ্রতিনিধি আছেন তাদের ইতিবাচক উদ্যোগ, যারা স্যার আপনাদের মতো গবেষণা করছেন বা আপনারা যারা এই কাজে সংশ্লিষ্ট হতে চাচ্ছেন, মাননীয় সংসদ সদস্য, আপনারা এই ইতিবাচক জিনিসগুলো, পলিসি রিফর্ম এজেন্ডাগুলো সংসদে তুলে ধরবে, এটি আমাদের আশা। এবং সবার কার্যক্রমের মধ্য দিয়ে বাংলাদেশের স্থানীয় সরকারে জনগণের যে অংশগ্রহণ, এটি আরও নিশ্চিত হবে, সামনের দিকে এগিয়ে যাবে, এটি আমাদের আশাবাদ। আজকে স্টুডিওতে এসে সময় দেওয়ার জন্য আমি আপনাদের তিনজনকে ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি।
আপনাকেও ধন্যবাদ।
সুপ্রিয় দর্শক, আমরা এখানেই শেষ করছি আজকের অনুষ্ঠান। আশা করি আপনারাও এই অনুষ্ঠানে যোগ দেবেন, বিভিন্ন মতামত জানাবেন।